people have been asking me how this new law about not bringing your dependents will affect those who are currently on UK and they are planning to bring their dependents to the UK. So in today's video, I'm going to share how that is going to affect you and your family, especially those who are currently in the UK and also those who have just received their course. Hey guys, my name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK immigration updates, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. But before we dive right into today's video, I just want to say a big thank you to Amber Students, because Amber Students is the one sponsoring today's video. And just in case you don't know what Amber Students is a platform where you can book your student accommodation at a very cheap and affordable rate. The good thing about Amber Students is that you can find the accommodation in almost all the cities in the UK. When I mean almost all the cities in the UK, like there is no city you will go that you can't find Amber accommodation. And just as you can see on my screen, it's very easy to make your booking. So if you're someone who is planning to move to the UK as a student, or you have children who are planning to move to the UK, Amber is the best platform for you to book your accommodation. Now, with Amber accommodation, it comes as bills inclusive. You know how bills is when it comes to paying your bills individually in the UK. With Amber, once you pay for the accommodation, that is it. You don't pay any other thing. It comes as full bills inclusive, and the accommodations have got gym, like they've got 24-hour CCTV, they've got security guards on site. It's very easy to access. Most of the Amber accommodations are very close to school, like 5 minutes away from school. I mean 5 minutes away from school. And like I said, if you stay in any of the Amber accommodation, you don't pay for gym, because most of the accommodations comes with gym. So if you're someone who is planning to move abroad to study, not only UK, they've got it in America, they've got in Canada, they've got in Spain, like in various countries. Quickly click on the link in the description box and book your accommodation as soon as possible. Good thing about Amber is that just in case your visa was refused for any reason, you will get your full refund. When I mean your full refund, you will get your full refund. Or maybe if you change your mind that you're not going to travel anymore, you get your full refund. So don't be scared when making your booking, because it will be fully refunded just in case there is any change in circumstances. Quickly click on the link in the description box below and do your booking as soon as possible. Thank you very much for your time, guys. So like I said, a lot of people have been asking me about who is affected, who is not affected. If you're currently in the UK, what will you do? Like, you know, in my videos, I had always encouraged you, and I will keep encouraging you, that you have to calm down. You have to calm down, even with these new rules. I'm sure the UK government is just doing a test to see what is going to happen after now. So you don't need to panic, because this may just change in the next few months, or maybe in the next few years, and you can bring your dependent. And secondly, if you're coming after these new rules, you can always invite your dependent to come and visit, and they can visit for up to 6 months. Then you can also reapply for another visit visa for another 2 years for your dependent, and you can also reapply again for another 5 years. And just to shock you as well, you can also apply for another 10 years for your dependent or your family to come and visit you in the UK. So even if the UK law have said don't come with your family or don't come with your dependent, it does not mean that they cannot come to the UK to see you. Or you as a care worker or senior care worker cannot travel back to your country to see your dependent. You can always go in and out of the UK at any time. So do not panic. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, Fajira, we are currently on the care worker visa and we don't know how this is going to affect us. And some people are saying, I'm going to get my course before 11th of March, which is not far from now, and they don't even know what to do. So like I said, this question is answered by solicitors, like legal advisors, which is why I thought I should come over here and share this with you so that you can plan towards it. Now, there was something I said in my video that I said, if you have a husband and you're moving to the UK as a care worker, or maybe you're in a relationship, you can get here and find a care job for your partner and they will come and join you. So this, you know, everybody panicking, I can't come with my dependent. It should not be something you should panic so much about, because there will always be a way out. And trust me, I'll always share the way out. My experience in the UK has taught me so many lessons some I learned in the hard way. I don't want to see any of my viewers or my subscribers going through such stress as well. So just as you can see on my screen, this, like I said, is from a group of solicitors and legal advisors. You can see on my screen, as earlier mentioned, that this was answered by some group of solicitors in the UK. So from 11th of March, carers dependents denied. From 11th of March 2024, overseas care workers will no longer be able to bring dependent family members with them on care visas, and social care firms who wish to sponsor care workers will need to be regulated by the Care Quality Commission, which is the CQC. It includes those switching into the care visas from other immigration routes which permits dependents. So like you know, that of the people that are switching into the care worker visa now are currently students, and they have been asking these questions over and over. So if you're currently in the UK and you're switching, you're already on the student visa and you're switching to the care worker visa, you're not allowed to switch with your dependent. So which means your dependent can still carry on to be on the post-study work visa if you've had that already. This is the answer to your questions. A lot of people who have been asking about those who are currently in the UK and those who will receive their course just before 11th March. So the affected occupation codes are 6145 care workers and home carers, 6146 senior care workers. Those already on this immigration route will still be able to bring dependents to Britain and remain with their dependents, including when extending their visa. I will take that again. Those already on this immigration route will still be able to bring dependents to Britain and remain with their dependents, including when extending their visa, changing employer within this code, and applying to settle in the UK. So just in case you're currently in the UK and you're planning to change your employer and it's still within the care sector, which is the code 6145 and code 6146, you are still allowed to bring your dependents because you have been on this visa before the new rules, except you're switching into another code that does not permit dependents. So this is just to remind you that even if you're switching your visa, a lot of people have been asking me, oh Fajira, I intend to switch my visa. What do I do? What do I need to do? Now, you can see clearly that switching into another visa, from what it says, this was uploaded on the 26th of February, which means it's a more recent document, right? You're still allowed to switch into another care company, still allowed to come with your dependent, because I don't think the UK government wants you to be tied in a particular company. For a lot of people who have been asking me, I don't think they want you to be tied in that company for a long time, even if the company is not the company that you really want to be. So for those who have been asking me if their visa and CUS will be tied for that 5 years to a particular organization, and if they switch, they cannot bring their dependent or they cannot switch with their dependent, guys, it's not true. What if you happen to be in an organization that is not a good one? You cannot be tied there forever, and I don't think the UK government will support that. So if you're currently in the UK and you're switching to another employer, you can still carry on to bring your dependents, provided you've got this visa before 11th March, which is not far from today. So I hope this answers most of your questions, and also we also help to stop the panic. Guys, like I said, you don't really have to panic over every of this information. To be honest, you don't really have to panic, because I trust and I know that there will always be a way out. When I mean there will always be a way out, if not for anything, from my experience in this country, I've gone through so many experiences. Like you can see, the change is just always constant. So just be very positive and stay glued to this channel, as I will bring in every other way out for you and your family. So guys, we've actually come to the end of this video, and I hope you find this video helpful. And if you do find it helpful, please do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.